Is your magic meter running low? Well, we've got a cure for you. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
I'm Patrick Dougal.
And today we bring you a mini episode during our hiatus here. And of course, Christmas is right around the corner. Woo! So close. And of course, Disney makes some awesome Christmas movies and specials.
They do.
So we thought we'd tell you a few of our favorites.
Uh-huh.
So Pat, what's one of yours?
One of mine is a pretty old one. It's a short called Pluto's Christmas Tree.
I have seen it.
Yeah, and Pluto and Mickey go out and they get a Christmas tree. And when they bring it inside, they realize Chip and Dale are inside the Christmas tree. And Pluto tries to get him out of get him out of the Christmas tree, and he ruins it. And Mickey's like, "What are you doing?" And
is that what he got?
Yeah, he goes, "What are you doing, Pluto?" And then it turns out Mickey's like, "Oh, look, Chipmunk's cute."
Yeah, it is a very cute one. I actually have seen it because it's on my DVD that includes Mickey's Christmas Carol, which is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Mickey's Christmas Carol. I'm a huge fan of A Christmas Carol in general. That's one of my favorite books. Mm-hmm. Mickey does a very good job with it, considering it's a very short, 30 minutes or less, I believe. Great job jamming in the most important parts of A Christmas Carol, and it's very sweet and endearing. I love it. Mm-hmm. What's another one on your list?
Another one of mine is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Now they also have Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, but I like the Once Upon a Christmas. It's three shorts in one movie, but the one in particular I like is the Minnie and Mickey Gift of the Magi story, because I think they do it really well with those characters.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen it. It is on my DVR though.
Okay. Because I love that one.
That and the Twice Upon a Christmas were both on ABC Family recently, and I recorded, and I will be watching before Christmas indeed.
They're good.
So one of my other favorites that most people haven't heard of, it's called The Small One. Have you seen this?
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay. Once again, it was on my Mickey's Christmas Carol DVD.
Okay.
So I was like, well, let's see what this is. I cry a lot. Every year I watch it, mm-hmm. and it makes me cry. It's about 25 minutes. It's a short, and it is, when you're watching it, you're kind of what does this have to do with Christmas? Because it's about a little boy and his pet donkey, and the donkey cannot, do work around the farm anymore, so the dad makes him sell the donkey. And so he goes to town, and he's trying to, it's so sad. And then you find out at the end, spoiler alert, I guess, fast forward a little bit if you don't want to hear how it is, but you find out that this is the donkey that helps Mary get to the manger, to birth Jesus. And it's just really beautiful. I highly suggest The Small One. You can find it on YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a really good one. What's your third one?
Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
It's a very good movie.
It's a classic.
It really is, especially the first one.
Yeah.
How many were there? 3?
I think there were 3. Original.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really great story of how Santa becomes Santa. And I think Tim Allen's a great Santa. Mm-hmm. I think I was a little older when it came out. You were probably the age.
No, I was the age.
You were the age where Tim Allen is your Santa Claus.
Pretty much, yeah. And I was and when they one of the first movies was a live action Santa Workshop, and elves and all over that.
Yeah, it's really good. Even the Santa Claus
2.
Which one has Martin Short? Is that the third one?
Yes.
What happens in the second one?
Is that the one where he's Jack Frost?
Yeah.
I think
that's the third one. Mm-hmm. And what happens in the second one?
I couldn't tell you.
Because that's not one of your favorites.
Nope.
Well, the Santa Claus 2 is my favorite. No, I'm just kidding.
I was do tell. Do tell.
Wouldn't that be funny? I was just asking you what it was about, and I'm yeah, it's my favorite. No, my third, once again, A Christmas Carol, but it's Muppet Christmas Carol, which I have seen many, many, many versions of A Christmas Carol, and even this. Now, this is interesting because you're saying, oh, that's not a Disney movie. This was before Disney owned the Muppets, but it actually is a Disney movie. This is the time when the deal was made when Jim Henson was alive, and that film is dedicated to Jim Henson, and it is a Walt Disney Pictures film. So I think they do one of the best retellings of one of my favorite stories. So I think it's fantastic. And so that's your list. If you haven't seen these, Disney fans, go out and see. For me, it was the small one, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and Muppet's Christmas Carol. For you, it was
Pluto's Christmas Tree, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and Santa Claus.
There you go. That is what you need to see before Christmas Day. You got like 2 days to do it, folks. So go ahead and do that. Of course, I do want to mention we have a contest going on.
We do.
So we're giving away the book, The E-Ticket Life, signed by the author Kyle Burbank. How are you going to win this? You're going to follow at DisneyCTC on Twitter, and sometime this week we'll send out a little message on there and tell you how to win. It's at DIZNEYCTC on Twitter. And for that and other contests, to find out, sign up for the newsletter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. You can also find the links to Twitter and all of our other social media at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. And I think that's going to do it for us this week. Thanks for watching this mini-sode of Disney Coast to Coast. We'll be back next week for another one. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.